It's useless. The damage there is like, what are you doing, man?
Sounds like you tried.
It's like you tried. Exactly. So
Sounds like you tried.
I don't know. That's a big curveball. I wonder what FNATIC ONIC Philippines is gonna do against that. I do not expect that at all.
I understand why it's the Moskov, because it does better against the Ling, who can still show up.
Oh, it's open. It's open.
That's why. If it was the Claude, best believe the Ling would have a better time against the Claude. So
For sure.
FCAP says, you know what? Pick the Moskov. Better answer. And even if this was the Ling, still wouldn't do much against the X-Borg. So
That's
it's a
true.
solid pickup. And oh!
Wow.
Yesterday's joy!
Kirk, it's King Kong, and it's Kelra. So you can expect a really aggressive rotation from FNATIC ONIC. And it actually makes sense, but look at this first.
King Kong? Already gonna get knocked up and just baked here. Kyle Teasy.
You want a front line, but now the teams are starting to turtle. It's an even ball game.
All right, gonna grab him back too. Brusco goes in with a flicker wild charge, gets the knock up. Now just gonna go ahead and sacrifice himself, getting thrown around as Brusco falls. But FNATIC ONIC, King Kong wanted the objective, and they get the second turtle of the game.
Question here is,
Oh.
wait!
There's the penalty zone we were talking about. They're gonna try to drag Super Friends. Eternal Guard drop down too. Has to pop the beacon. They might still go for more. They drag King Kong back. He dodges it. And Flap Teasy will go in under the wall, under the turret, as he gets Spear Destruction. Oh, multiple members. I don't think you pull the trigger on that, even if you are Super Marco. Teams, for a while, especially last year, they were looking. Brusco should be fine.
Yeah.
So they were looking at FCAP. Oh, he wants to fight, goes in, conceal wild charge to follow it up. Here's Super Marco firing back now. Oakland goes in with the penalty zone, won't be able to lock it down because of the power of nature, and now gets taken out of the picture. Last Insanity already popped as well, still gonna be looking for more. Kirk goes in, pops the Primal Wrath. Couldn't pick up a kill, it's only Oakland that goes down.
Wow.
Does FNATIC ONIC go for the Lord here?
I think they have to go for the kill, either pick up onto Brusco, because right now a lot of resources have been expended. And now Brusco suffers the brunt of the Lantern Flare.
Good backup here. They're going to jump in. Kelra going for the kill. Has to flicker defensively. And now Kelra. Oh, the Spear Destruction can land. And here comes Super Marco. Able to pick up a double. Looking for the next one. Is this the triple? He comes. He shows up. Grabs the kill. And now they're going to be able to get the Lord. Super Marco, does he want more? Kirk's just around the corner. I don't know what Kirk's going to accomplish here, but still. What a play. What if there's one Spear Destruction, boom. We turn it around, and then you really feel that Moskov. And it looks like FNATIC's going to try to make a counter play with this push here. They already used the conceal. They're going to crash down. Penalty zone there as well. Again, the Spear's going to come following up. And now King Kong will get taken out of the picture. And there's Kirk as well, as FCAP looks to crunch down, close down under the turret. The Lord finally goes down, but FNATIC ONIC down too.
Oh, down 2 inhibitor turrets here for FNATIC ONIC. Still 4 members.
Let's see if they can do
minions.
it. They're going to try to keep it together, and Brusco goes for the sacrifice, but it might be too late. They can't clear out the minions. FCAP goes for more kills, but they go for the base as they take game number 1.
Here is a possibility.
No, but
sorry,
not
banned out. Claude, right?
Aerial assault unit awaiting
That's
orders.
that's not Claude. That's
Carry's
Carry.
good. Carry's okay. It's just as dangerous because there's a Lugia on the other end.
FNATIC goes ahead and starts it up. We'll see if FCAP decides to contest this one. They are going to get ready. Still, the purple buff going to be worked on, though. And it looks like... Whoa! No! Whoa! Phew! They don't need Kyle Teasy to be there.
Yeah, calculated.
Just like this. Again, diversion going to be used. They get the turret right into Phew. They want to pay back. Ogwin gets the stun off, but to no avail as he falls too. 2 down. 2 here for pickup for FNATIC, and now they might be looking for more. Put pressure to the mid lane. FCAP has to answer it. Defensive too. Flap Teasy, penalty zone going to be used. Revenge strike also landing on King Kong. Will he be able to survive it? Looks like he does with a sliver of health. And Super Marco gets forced off as well. So they don't want to give this turtle just freely over, and now Kirk can get forced out, still holding on. They're going to jump in. Kelra finds the pole. Now they look for the implosion too. Penalty zone to answer into a Numenon blast as well. As Brusco goes down and Kirk to follow. King Kong still trying to stay alive, but now he's on the run as 3 members of FNATIC ONIC have fallen. Now.
Wow.
And so FNATIC knowing they have this advantage.
Diversion.
Diversion's going to be used. Where are they going to send it? Into the bush, and they go in with a huge implosion. Able to find a couple of members. Winter Crown going to be used as well, and they get stunned up and knocked up, and now as they fall to King Kong with a double, that'll be a Lord as well for FNATIC. Same question, yeah, Super Marco at some point, this carry is really going to hurt.
Yeah.
And so right now, FNATIC plays with the positioning here for this next Lord.
Okay, the problem I'm seeing for Falcons AP BREN side is Flap doesn't have his flicker, and Ogwen resorted to revitalize. So in terms of setups, it's more if they want to go for the counter attack as FNATIC ONIC bursting down the Lord.
They're going to go for it. Ogwen jumping to the front side, and now they get the lockdown too. Kyle TZ in trouble. King Kong will get the Lord. And now Flap TZ takes way too many shots. Pops the Winter's Crown. Still going to be alive for now in FCAP. Looking for more on the fight. King Kong jumps in for Kyle TZ. Might have been off too much though. Takes a couple shots. Dodges. Survives it all. And they go back in for the fight. FNATIC jumps in to clap back at FCAP. And they find Flap as well. Kyle TZ trying to cut them off. Trying to disengage.
Diversion.
There's the diversion right into the bush on top. They're going to be able to find few. But Brusco gets punished. Kirk will pop the Primal Wrath. And unleashes down. King Kong joins the fight. Finds the pounces. And gets more. Win a crown once again, but it's not enough. It's a wipeout. FNATIC ONIC does it and turns the game in their favor. And they'll walk in with the last minion to take it to where everybody wanted to go. It's a game 3.
Let's see.
So far, FNATIC ONIC PH still looking for a roamer. At least a definitive roamer. We don't know where this Ruby's going.
Okay, that's a Kufra.
And he seems like he doesn't die.
Yeah, we've seen it yesterday actually with Ryota. Beautiful performance with the Phobias, but right now Falcons AP BREN.
Oh! Brusco jumps in with a flicker too. Going to land the rage, and they get all frozen under the turtle. King Kong will grab it. The fight's still going to break out. Kirk's still up here. They toss him up. Flap TZ goes back in with the Infernal Pursuit. Super Prince will pick up a kill. And now possibly Kirk probably opting for this tankier alpha. The setup here, we'll see if, okay, he just spears of alphas out on the defense. Does FCAP still actually want to follow up? Unstoppable Force, they're going to toss him up into the air. I don't think you can heal up of that as Kirk falls. 3 members of FCAP will pick up the kill. And on the cross side of the map, they're going to go for Super Marco. Tries to go in with Spear Destruction, gets thrown in the wall with a rage.
Wow.
He'll go off and survive it all. Super Marco, he's bulletproof for a reason.
Down by the gold standard. Up against Super Marco, but Brusco
going to go in, gets the rage off too, and they get knocked up. Spear Destruction going to be able to find them as well. King Kong will jump back in, but there's just too much damage coming out from FCAP right now as 3 members already down, and Super Marco continues the chase as he finds King Kong. He's looking for Super Prince.
Purify.
Takes quite a bit of damage himself. He doesn't care. He goes in and picks up the Maniac.
Chasing after Disaster. Brusco jumps in.
Brusco there, the rest of the team, they might disengage. King Kong pops the Retribution. He's looking for Super Marco. He's had enough of him and he can't get him again. Frigid Glacier going to stop Kelra. Kelra goes in with the I'm Offended and flickers defensively, and they re-engage on top of the fight.
Flap.
And they're still going, but they're sustaining through everything. And FCAP finally still finding one. King Kong tries to back off. Super Prince left there versus 2 as he gets taken out. Horde and peel that Super Marco gets is what makes him so bulletproof. It's not just, you know, his amazing skills, but the fact that the team plays around him. And you see this with FNATIC ONIC as well. And right now it's just FCAP inching further and further away, and now for the Lord to be the taking. Kirk's going to jump in and they go and get it. Kyle TZ secures the Lord.
Brusco.
Fight's going to break out. Brusco in the front of it all. They'll find Few to take him down, but Super Prince still waiting for the entry point here. Ogwen goes down. Few's out of the picture. A double for King Kong, and now they look for more. Super Marco and Kyle TZ have to disengage, but it looks like King Kong wants still to put the pressure here on the jungle side.
I mean, Brusco again, a beautiful setup onto Few. Plus, this is where the Alpha XP lane kicks in, the sustain. He was able, but look at Kyle!
Oh, again, Spear Destruction, you landed, and here comes Super Marco again! Turning things around when FNATIC ONIC thinks they have it in the bag. But they'll get zoned out again, and Lord still up.
For wasting the initiation of Ogwen there. Have the upper advantage here in comes of the Lord. But still, Kyle TZ is here. It's going to be a retribution battle between the two junglers.
Few waiting for the ultimate to be back up. FNATIC ONIC just gonna go for it, and they fight it out. King Kong will be able to get the Lord, and now fighting it out. Flap's gonna be the one to fall. Brusco gets the rage off before he gets taken out by Super Marco. When a crown gonna be used, and Kyle TZ jumps in.
Marco!
He's finally taken out. It's Super Marco again. He's Super Moskov at this point.
ONIC, what do you do? Because eventually you'll have to send someone onto the top lane to deal with the minions.
That's what they're gonna do. I don't know. They might actually push this Lord in here. They're gonna give the signal too. They're gonna fight it out. Ogwin also jumping in. Kyle will get the Lord. There's the Spear of Destruction we were talking about. He doesn't follow it up because the objective was already secured.
Oh, he's gonna push.
He's gonna push that top side. It was only Flap that went down. So FNATIC ONIC still backs against the wall, trying to defend the best they can. First turret to the base, going down mid-side. FCAP puts their eyes set on the top. Ogwin pops the conceal. Doesn't find anything. Brusco will be able to jump in, though. Gets ejected to the backside as Flap's going to go down, and FNATIC ONIC will want to fight it out. There's the passive coming out from Few, and FNATIC turns it around. Finding 2 kills, make it 3. And now the momentum in their favor.
Oh, FNATIC ONIC going all mid here. They can actually get an inhibitor turret or might even end the game. What's the call for Falcons AP BREN? Super Marco has the Spear of Destruction. He can recall, he can enter anytime. Ogwen's left to fend for himself as they try to burst down the turret.
There's the Spear. They're going to keep Marco there, though. It's only Ogwin. They're trying to buy some time. Flaps up in 10, trying to clear that minion out. Still there. And FNATIC ONIC, they took care of him. Marco doesn't go back, and they'll maintain the streak. FNATIC ONIC Philippines does it in the reverse sweep.